Hello everybody and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a video on how to build a quick starter house. So basically here, what I'm doing right now is I'm just making the foundation out of logs, and what I'm going to end up doing is actually getting rid of this foundation because I found that if I wanted to do the cobble on the inside to give it some depth, that it would be very, very small on the inside. So as you can see here, I'm making it a little bit bigger. Now that I've made the shape bigger, I'm outlining it with cobble and building up that cobble on the inside main area. And as I said there, interiors are not my thing. That's not a video for today. That's actually going to be the third video in this series. Second is gardens. So I tried out the dark oak door here, but decided it wouldn't work. So I drew the spruce door. Now I'm adding some stairs on the oak, as you can see. Now as you can see, I'm adding logs, one in, just like that. Making the frame a bit smaller, fidgeting with some different blocks. I've decided to go with a Victorian house for the second layer with brick and hardened clay. I decide that actually wouldn't be the right thing because it has no depth on the second layer, so I add an extra layer to add bricks and hardened clay inside the house. Now that I'm done adding those bricks, it's time to make the roof. I'm going for a classic medieval type house roof, as you can see, with those big tall arches. You might see those in other builder styles, although I do consider them to be, rather my own, the way I transform them. So as you can see, the ones on the big main part of the house, not the skinnier edition, are taller than the ones on the skinnier part, naturally, because the skinnier part has less room to build. Sorry about the stuttering here. NVIDIA Shadowplay has issues with high refresh rate monitors over 60, so it does stutter sometimes when I try and record. I'm trying to find out how to use NVIDIA Shadowplay better and/or find a new really good recording software. As you can see here, I'm trying to finish off the roof, and now what I'm doing is I'm making the big main roof so I can connect them or interlock them, because that is the ultimate goal here, to have a nicely flowing house. So now after, as you can see, I'm finishing this roof up on our house. Now you can see after this, I'm just kind of fidgeting with where the door goes, and I'm constantly changing it, and I decide to have the logs in the in the noticeable corners go out one, and I am here replacing those holes in the roofs with brick. I think I've made a good decision having the logs go out one more, because it gives it the ability to maintain the original shape while at the same time still having that inner layer being visible. Now I decide it's time to add the windows. What I'm doing for this is having some trap doors to surround the grass, windows obviously, and some pots. So now I'm just getting the general shape of these windows, adding the flowers and everything. And what you're going to see me here try and do is get some fences for, I don't know what you call them, shutters, I guess. And it did not end up working. I didn't think it looked so great on this house in particular, so I decided to scrap that aspect. Now you can see me adding the flower pots and those windows all around the entire house. I decided that was not the right position for that one particular window, and I edited it. Now you can see that I'm making the second floor. This next clip is quite long, even sped up to 8 times, because I just fidgeted with the actual shape of the stairs for so long. I think that in the end, my 3x3 staircase was a good decision, and possibly the only one. So now you can see I'm finishing up the staircase, although it is very strange to do a staircase, especially with these fences and everything. I did not really enjoy this aspect. Now that I'm finishing up, and I'm just doing these extra logs right here, I'm going to ask you to leave a like on the video, subscribe, and I hope you've enjoyed. Come back next time for a garden and the interior. Bye!